Hi students, today I am going to discuss about 8th standard science subject in lesson 11 air. In last class we have studied about one of the element of carbon dioxide. Now let us see the new topic, greenhouse effect. In solar radiation is observed by the surface of land and ocean. In turn, they release the infrared radiations or heat into the atmosphere. Certain gases molecules are present in the atmosphere. So, these gases maintain the temperature of Earth's surface. In these gases which absorb the radiations are called the greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases. In this effect is also called as greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect. What are the gases are observed in this atmosphere? Carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide and methane and CFC. What are the gases? Carbon dioxide, CO2, N2O, nitrogen dioxide, and then CFC. CFC. This is the chlorofluorocarbon. These gases are present in the atmosphere. The increase in the levels of these gases result in the gradual increase of temperature of the Earth's surface. This greenhouse effect is caused due to increase the air pollutants and its result in the average increase of the temperature of the atmosphere. So, in this effect is also called as global warming. Let us brief about the greenhouse effect and global warming. Let us brief about the greenhouse effect and global warming. The greenhouse effect is the process by which radiative energy leaving a planetary surface is absorbed by some atmospheric gases is called as greenhouse gases. The greenhouse effect was discovered by Joseph Fourier in 1824. The greenhouse effect was discovered by Joseph Fourier in 1824, first reliably experimented on by John Tyndall in 1858 and first reported quantitatively by Svante Arrhenius in 1896. What is meant by greenhouse effect? The word greenhouse effect holds two meanings. One is the natural greenhouse effect, that one keeps our Earth's climate normal and comfortable. On the other hand, there is a man-made greenhouse effect, which is on enhancement of natural greenhouse made from burning fossil fuels, petroleum, coal and natural gas. The greenhouse effect. The Earth atmosphere acts like the glass of greenhouse, letting the heat in, keeping much of it at the surface of Earth and not letting all of it radiate back into space. Some of the infrared radiation passes through the atmosphere. Some is observed and re-emitted in all the direction by greenhouse gas molecules. The effect of this is to warm the Earth's surface and the lower atmosphere. The greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide and methane, chlorofluorocarbon. Once again, the greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, methane and CFC, chlorofluorocarbon. The increase in the level of these gases result in the gradual increase of temperature of the Earth's surface. This greenhouse effect is caused due to increase in the air pollutants, and it results in the average increase of temperature of the atmosphere. This effect is called as global warming. Next, process of greenhouse effect. Sun energy passes through the atmosphere. 26% is reflected or scattered. 19% absorbed by clouds, gases and particles. 4% reflected to space by sun. 51% reaches the surface. Once again, the process of greenhouse effect. Sun energy passes through atmosphere and 26% is reflected or scattered, and 19% absorbed by clouds, gases and the particles, and 4% reflected to space by the sun, and 51% reaches the surface. Next, effects of global warming. The following are the effects of global warming. First one, melting of ice caps and glaciers. Second one, increase in frequency of floods, soil erosion and unseasonal rains. The first effects is melting of ice caps and glaciers. Second one, increase in frequency of flood, soil erosion and unseasonal rains. Third one, loss of biodiversity due to the extinction of coral reefs and other key species. Then fourth one, spreading of waterborne diseases and insect-borne diseases. Then effect of global warming, the spreading of waterborne diseases and insect-borne diseases. Next, preventing measures. Prevention of global warming. In order to save the earth and its resources, we need to take certain measures. Some of the measures are given below. First one, reducing in the use of fossil fuels. Reducing in the use of fossil fuels. Planting more trees. Second one, planting more trees. Third one, controlling deforestation. Controlling deforestation. Then fourth one, reducing, reusing and recycling resources. Then using renewable energy resources. These are the main features about the preventive measures of global warming. Next topic, acid rain. Rainwater is actually the purest form of water. Rainwater is actually the purest form of water. However, pollutants such as oxides of nitrogen, N2O, NO2 and sulfur, SO2 and SO3, in the air released by factories, burning fossil fuels, eruption of volcanoes, etc., dissolve in rainwater and form nitric acid and sulfuric acid, which adds up to the acidity of rainwater. Hence, it results in acid rain. An acid rain has pH less than 5.6, whereas pH of pure rainwater is around 5.6 due to dissolution of atmospheric CO2 in it. Next, effects of acid rain. Acid rain affects us in many ways. Some of the consequences are given below. It irritates the eyes and skin of human beings. It inhibits germination and growth of seedlings. It changes the fertility of the soil, destroys plants and aquatic life. It causes corrosion of many buildings, bridges, etc. Then effects of acid rain. It inhibits germinations and growth of seedlings. It changes the fertility of the soil, destroys plants and aquatic life. Next, preventive measures of the acid rain. Acid rain and its effects can be controlled by the following ways. The first one, minimizing the usage of fossil fuel such as petrol, diesel, natural gas, etc. Second one, using CNG. CNG means compressed natural gas. Using CNG, compressed natural gas. Third one, using non-conventional source of energy. Using non-conventional source of energy. Then fourth one, proper disposal of the industrial waste. These are the ways about the preventive measures of acid rain. I hope all are understood today's topic. Thank you for listening, students.